cornfields, I'm going to be ploughing and cultivating them. So basically what you end up with is those fields all end up looking like this. So they don't register a crop. And that way I know all of these fields that don't register that they had a crop in, I'm going to be planting cotton next year. And the soybean fields will end up looking exactly the same way as well. We'll mulch those and that removes the previous crop. Indicator. That's the word I want. I might leave this trailer on the back of the case, because once the straw is generated, we'll be able to go and grab those off the fields too. Okay. I think we got the top end of this field done. And sometimes what I have done in the past to prevent straw bales getting in the way of the harvester, I'll take this out there and grab the straw bales from the headlands, and then I won't worry about the rest of it immediately. So 8 bales. Not worth a run to town, so we can throw this off to the barn. Shed storage facility. But that is those fields done. Could put the 6R on the lime spreader. Go spread field on the right. Grab rocks. Let's grab rocks. Rock grabbing isn't always the greatest of jobs. However, it's not one I have to do. I just have to manage it. So I can send a rock picker out there, grab the rocks off the field, and when it's full, the worker will stop, take it to the lime maker and do that. And then I put the rock picker back in the field, and the worker gets confused. So it will start picking rocks, and it will pick rocks from everywhere, including places it's already been. So second, third, fourth, fifth time it visits the field, it takes longer to fill up because it's going over bits it's already done. But it doesn't really matter too much. We're not using an expensive tractor. And that's the 6R there. So let me turn that off. You can... Okay. The AF11 has already made it back to here and has run off to do goodness knows what. Let's have a scan of the field. It is here. Oh, look at that. It's a vehicle. What are you doing there, dude? Yes, we need to move. That's why it's not full. Yes. I can trundle this down to here. And I'll take it off the field. So it's the workers now for Farm Sim 25 do not like going outside of the field boundary. So That then means if you park outside the field boundary, it will never be in the way. Now, unfortunately, he's driven all the way down here so he can start here. Don't know why, but the baler's in the wrong place for him. Okay, so I was going to get the 6R. You're done. Well, kind of not really done. Let's tidy up the bits he's missed. I mean, I'm not going to do all of the missed bits on this field, but you can just run around this bit. Heavy tractor, heavy subsoiler, it is compacting the ground a little bit. Very good. Okay, lift that up. I am going to take this over here. Now, theoretically, I don't know where the mulcher's mulching behind me. If the mulcher would come down and do this bit here, then I could start subsoiling. Well, I think the mulcher takes longer. Anyway, just going to park that there. That's all fine. Now, I have a horrible suspicion that this guy... Oh, you're in the middle of the field. I think this guy is not going to make it to the far end of this field, which is going to be a problem for us because I'm going to have to back him up all the way back to there so I can unload it. Well, we'll let it run and see how far it gets. Well, we're up to 90% already. Yeah, we're going to have to back up. There is no two ways about this. Oh, that's annoying. Or I could take... I could take over. Helper, stop. Righty. Forward. Off, lift that up, back that up, and put the pipe out. Okay, let's go find me a little bit of a big ditch here. I might be able to. Oh! Now, what was I saying about horsepower on this thing? We do have enough weight that this grain cart will not significantly bully this tractor into going directions I don't want it to, which I have had issues with all the other tractors I've tried on this. Oh. It still does a little bit. And Hellfox1221, welcome to Saturday stream. How you doing? We will run down here and get the harvester unloaded. So, not going to worry about baling this bit, but I think trying to keep up with everything. I should be able to get the case back on this track, and then we'll put the baler on the follow. Everything will be awesome and wonderful at that point. This will be not quite full. I will need to back it out of here. Anyway, how are we Tea's good. Still just. And things are going okay today. I had a couple of days off this week, but I go into hospital next week, so yeah, things are things. But on the whole, doing good. Having days off, it means I'm sort of suitably rested for next week's stress. Harvester. That up a bit. That's a huge pile of straw. And let's go help her on. And the helper's going to do some adjustments, and off he goes. Okay. Good start. You're still working. Okay, this tractor I want. Lime spreader on the back. I'm not sure how much lime I've got lying around. Been a while. I don't even know where did I put the lime spreader? That would be an interesting question. Oh, actually, I wasn't going to spread lime. I was going to pick rocks. Also a good pastime for now. All right, and I'll go down this side of the yard. Now we don't have a lot of fields that we need to pick rocks on, just the ones that had corn in, where we're having to subsoil them. And that new subsoiler makes huge rocks, so don't know how that's going to work out for lime spreader supplies or lime manufacturing supplies. But, don't worry, let's drop you through the ditch. Ooh, 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 and help her on. All right, you're doing your thing. I wanted to, because I completely forgot. We checked the goats and the sheeps. Lime production. The lime thing is full, but we've got 240,000 litre capacity on the stones, so that's fine. We have 57,000 litres of methane. Oh, I'm out of manure. Manure, we can turn off production for now. Digestate, we've got a ton of. Got a little bit of slurry. I'm not running the slurry at the moment because we just chew through that and done. So that's not a big deal. I am going to have to truck slurry down there. We've got big manure stores, so I'm not too fussed about moving that. Looks like I've got about three trucks of slurry, and yeah, negligible. Okay. Horse has manure. So we're not in any great worry about shipping stuff to the VGA. It can sit with nothing going on for a while. You're still doing. Oh, I need. Ooh, he turned around quick. Where's my? Get going, dude. I thought that. All right. Everybody's on automatic at the moment. go collect the straw. As far as collecting the straw is concerned, I'm probably not too fussed about how accurate I am on a field. Yeah, I'm missing bits here and there. That's not significant. Straw isn't worth much, and we are going to have an ungodly amount of straw lying around in bales later. I have hay bale. Well, that might be okay. It's a large bale, so the worker will just deal with that now. 25. No, not that. Oh, is it M? No. N. No. Oh, what's the button that makes it drop back? Not that one. Oh, there we go. Distance control, right control, S. 30, 40. So if I drop it back far enough, actually I might go 50. If I drop it back to 50, the harvester has enough room to do its shenanigans turning around at the end of a row, and will not get in the way of this turning round. That's the theory. Anyway, let's... Oh, actually, you're a good person. Like I said, there's an odd-sized hay bale. So my thoughts here are, we go grab that with this, and then I won't be out there fertilising a field and saying, oh, there's a hay bale here. Didn't do anything with it. We'll do it now, while I remember, because I will forget. Okay, tea's getting cold. So once the mulch is done, kind of done mulching once it's done all the cornfields. I mean, we really don't have much in the way of fields that can be mulched at the moment. I can't do the cotton fields because cotton fields are covered in cotton bales. I can't do the soybean fields because the soybeans are covered in straw. But as I said earlier, we've got lots and lots of time to get the things done. Because once the harvest's finished, we just have to keep the animals fed, and that's it. It's going to be winter. Oh, worker D has almost full tank. Okay, yeah, that is the AF11, which means I actually want it to reach the end and turn around, because if it does that, there'll be enough room for me to get the RT up alongside it. The problem is at the moment it's running down a row with the pipe on the crop side. Hopefully it'll behave itself. It's only at 84%. Actually, I think it was just turning round. So, good. Oh, midday on day 3 harvest. Right, be careful, don't drive over the bale shed load point, and we'll bring this over here and see how much of it the sheeps want. Hello, sheeps. Oh, that was a happy bleat. Well, they get 58% of it. That's not bad. So, sheeps are happily fed. We'll give the rest of this to the horses. And then I don't have a weird-sized bale in the shed. And the cows, the horses are fed. Alright, and worker D has a full shoot. So yeah, we can start moving manure and the likes in November. Oops. Didn't put that shed down, but I keep forgetting we're going to doink the edge if the forks are too low. There we go. And you are good there. Pop the boom. Engine off. Now, let's go find a harvester. Awesome stuff. Let's go find a grain cart. Also, awesome stuff. Just don't turn too tightly. Now that harvester is going to fill the grain cart completely. So we'll have to make allowances. But I can then go and take this down to the truck. I'm going to have problems with the unload spout on this again, because it's a pain in the butt. Actually, this is not doing too badly. This is fourth time I've entered the emptied the harvester. And we've got the entire headland and this quite long section of field with the road. And we're not at the end of that row of shrubs, so that will be a thing. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get this pipe in position and see, the problem is it doesn't stay there, it just drops. I have to figure out what it is that stops it. Okay. Oh, put the lid on. And no, it still goes down. I don't know. This is ridiculous. Because it won't empty in the lowest position for the truck, and it won't stay in the highest position either. Nothing else I've mapped seems to work. Oh dear. That's huge weight of cart there. We are spinning our wheels. There we go.